Luka Doncic expected to make his debut on Monday. Jimmy Butler expected to suit up on Saturday. Let's get it on. Under 10 minutes to go in the second. The Lakers up 13. LeBron James starting off a big night from out there. Lakers up 16. Next Lakers possession, James. Feeling it. Same spot, same result. Lakers up by 19. They shot an even 50% from the floor. Next Lakers possession. Okay, now come on now. 34 feet. And Bronny on the bench. That's my daddy. The Lakers up by 22. Later in the second, James, 6 of 9 from 3. And his new teammates digging it. Lakers up 25 at that point, late second quarter. Austin Reeves gets it back to him. This time, he's going strong. James, 14 of 25. Lakers up 69-49 at the half. We go third quarter now. Warriors down 13. Steph Curry says, give me that. And Draymond, you take this. Draymond Green with 12 points. Warriors cut it to an 11-point game. Later, Curry to Green again for another bucket. Warriors down 9. Later in the third, same margin. Curry, 6 of 20 from 3. In rhythm there, the Warriors cut it to a 6-point game. We go to the fourth. Warriors down 8. Curry, no good on the 3. They get the rebound, though. They get it back to Curry, and this time he knocks it down. He scored 37, but it took him 35 shots to get him. Meanwhile, back to James. Little over a minute left. James with 3 more. How about 42 points, 17 rebounds, and 8 assists? The Lakers roll 120-112 over the Warriors.
And I've been able to be in position where I try to see the game before the game, before plays happen, try to put myself in situations out on the court before you actually get out there. And the best thing I've had a lot of experience. And the best teacher in life is experience, to be able to go through things, understand, okay, this is what happens. This was, you may, if you come about this time, okay, you've been able to do it previously. Okay, I know how to attack it there. But I was taught the game the right way as a youngin, and I've always had a feel for how excited I got when my teammates was successful.
When you allow 5 home run, passes over the top with no defensive awareness for 10 points, you don't deserve to win. So loved our fight in the second half. Loved the way the guys competed. That's what it's going to have to feel like, the rest of the season. We got to bring that level of energy, but we have to add the awareness and the feel of, not giving up the easy stuff.
37 points for Steph Curry in that loss. Let's listen in on his post-game comments now.
A lot of good looks. They had too many easy transition buckets that, just let them maintain momentum early. We fought our way back. Third quarter was awesome. Pretty much the whole second half, we were really scrappy, flying around, giving ourselves a chance. But just a reminder, we're not that far off, but you just can't have a 6 to 8, 9 minute period where you give the other team, that type of momentum.
You seem to have a welt right here.
I seem to. It's growing by the second.
Which play was that?
The drive when I think it was Austin. He almost looked like he was trying to take a charge, and I tried to sidestep him. No foul though.
I thought it might be the play.
Yeah. I'm just sending a picture of my face to the league.
Steph, elephant in the room, trade deadline smash. You guys got Jimmy Butler. I don't mean to exhale like, we could take a break, but exhale is okay. Got some perennial all-star help coming. 25 and 25, 50 games down. 52, just give me 52, 50 games down, 32 to go. What's the mentality now with him coming in, man, leading to the all-star break and afterwards?
Yeah, talked about last night. First, you acknowledge the guys that we lost in the deal, just especially, Wiggs and what he meant to our success these last 3 years, especially that championship run. But bringing Jimmy in, he's here for a reason to help try to get us to the next level. It's going to look different. We have an opportunity to kind of solidify a rotation and make the necessary adjustments from play calls to, just different sets that can feature him and his skill set, and get us to a level where we're playing consistent basketball. I know he's hungry to get back out there and play. He's had a wild up and down year for a lot of reasons, and I'm excited for him to be a part of what we do, and ultimate confidence that we'll be able to figure it out. All you want is a chance, and I think he can help us get there.
What about Jimmy?
You look at his body of work, those 2 finals appearances, seems like when the stakes get higher, he rises to the occasion. He's a dog. He's a winner, and just the idea that he has, a lot to prove with a new situation. I know he's excited to help us. We're excited to help him. He has a certain style that right now I think we lack, in the sense of shot creation, being able to get to the line, controlling half court possessions just with his skill set. So we got to put it all together. And I like a motivated, hungry team, with Jimmy on there, the vets that we have to try to put it together.
Given the competitive intensity that both Draymond and Jimmy have, what do you think that would do for the group and for each other?
Yeah, I'm sure they can speak a different language to each other, the way that they approach, life and basketball, and like you said, using their voice and their presence on and off the court. But it's got to be focused on winning and just a commitment to doing whatever it takes to make that happen. We have an amazing opportunity in front of us, this 30-game sprint to 30, whatever it is, to try to get into the playoffs and be a team that nobody wants to see when we get there. And those 2 guys have a unique way about them that will not only motivate each other, but it'll motivate the locker room. The young guys feed off of that. Just build confidence. Like we've talked a big game early in the year. We've had some struggles, and now we're kind of rejuvenated a little bit.
You mentioned that
Curry with 37 points. LeBron James 42 when they met Thursday night. James now the oldest ever to score 40 in a game. But did you know?
Ooh, did you know?
Thursday marked the first day in NBA history in which multiple players, 36 or older, each had a 35-point game. 10th time the 2 scored 30 points against each other in their careers, including the playoffs. Jimmy Butler finally got out of Miami and landed in the Bay. Took a 5-team trade involving 9 players to make it happen. But now Butler will join Steph Curry and Draymond Green to try to get Golden State back to the playoffs after they missed last year. Butler didn't play Thursday here in Los Angeles against the Lakers, but he is with the team.
This is a great choice, and the best part about everything is I never say anything, so nobody actually really knows what's really going on because it never comes from my mouth. So out of everything that's been going on, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to play basketball again, meaningful basketball at that. I'm glad that I get the opportunity to get here and help get us to winning and do something special. I think that's why I'm here, and I will do my best to do what everybody wants, and that's to win a championship. I mean it.
expected debut Saturday?
I would think so. I hope so. We got to ask Boston.
We hope so.
Yeah. I'm ready. Yeah. Saturday it is.
Warriors are hoping they get playoff Jimmy the rest of the season as they have work to do to get back in the postseason picture. Butler's made a habit of elevating his game in the postseason. He's one of 10 players to have higher career averages in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks in the playoffs compared to the regular season.
The NBA trade deadline officially over. Several more moves were made on Thursday. The Hawks trading DeAndre Hunter to the Cavaliers for a package including Caris LeVert. Cleveland gets an efficient scorer in Hunter, who is averaging career highs in scoring and three-point shooting. The Phoenix Suns are trading Jusuf Nurkic to the Hornets after he had fallen out of the rotation in Phoenix, last playing on January 7th against Charlotte. He's averaging his fewest points since his second year in the league. And Dennis Schroeder is on the move again. The 12-year veteran began the season with the Nets, was traded to the Warriors in December, was traded to the Jazz on Wednesday, and then traded to Detroit on Thursday. Senior NBA insider Shams Charania joins us now after a crazy, insane, busy trade deadline. Shams, of all the stars that were traded, Kevin Durant wasn't. Why did the Suns decide not to trade KD at the deadline?
So, Linda, the Suns got plenty of phone calls into them about the availability and the potential access to Kevin Durant. They just did not get any offer that met that threshold. And ultimately, one big point of clarification, Kevin Durant never wanted a trade, never requested a trade out of Phoenix. The Warriors did pursue him heavily. There was a back and forth there, but sources tell me Durant indicated around league circles that he had no desire to be traded to the Warriors. He did not want to go back, and that essentially eliminated the Warriors. And today on trade deadline day, the Suns did receive calls, but they told all teams that they do not want to move Kevin Durant. But if things don't go well second half of the season here in Phoenix, they're going to do a full evaluation after the year.
Makes sense. All right, so the deadline is passed. There are still moves to be made. What should we keep an eye on in the coming days?
Linda, one player to monitor in the buyout market is Ben Simmons. I'm told that he and the Brooklyn Nets are working toward a potential buyout. The Clippers and Cavaliers, from my understanding, are among the teams considering Ben Simmons in a buyout. He does prefer to play for a contending team in the second half of this NBA season.
I don't have to tell you, this is one of the craziest, insane deadlines I can ever remember. So, Shams, we saw you, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. We saw you hunched over in exhaustion Wednesday night. Who could blame you? What's it like to finally get some rest? What was that experience like?
Linda, I may or may not have had a couple 30-minute sleep nights this week, especially the night that Luka Doncic was traded for Anthony Davis. But this is what we live for. This is what we do, and it's great for the league. It's great for sports, and obviously, I think all these stars clearly are going to be changing addresses.
All right, get a little more sleep than a half hour a night, and we thank you. Well, so much for making his debut this Saturday. Luka Doncic is targeting being on the court Monday with his new Lakers teammates when LA hosts Utah. Doncic is working his way back from a calf strain. He's been practicing with the Lakers the last couple of days. So we asked Laker fans what they thought of the Doncic trade. Here's what they said.
My friend sent the screenshot from Shams, and then it just felt like it was a troll.
Oh God, we got Luka. I was like, what the freak? Long term, and you get a chance to get Luka, top 3 player in the NBA, you make that trade.
We're going to look back on this 10 years from now and be like, damn, he fleeced the Mavericks. Like, he got him.
I think they can make a good run with the team they got now.
You know, bringing Luka on, I feel like, you know, LeBron's got enough to bring us home.
Dallas, listen, I know you guys are going through a hard time. You got the Cowboys, too. It's got to be tough.
I have a brother in Dallas. He's a little sad. They're going all in for it right now. I hope they get it, but their loss is our game.
I feel bad for y'all because Luka about to show out.
A boy said from the Timberwolves said it the other day, nobody's safe. You know what I'm saying? So, but you still got Kyrie, you got AD.
He's going to do some damage for you guys, so just take care of AD and we'll take care of Luka.
Sounds like a good plan. 3-time NBA champion Udonis Haslem joins us now. And Udonis, the deadline, well, it's come and it's gone. Across the street, of course, the Lakers making the biggest splash, adding Luka Doncic, and then getting Mark Williams. All right, how do you like the roster in LA now?
I mean, I love Luka, obviously. That's the big splash that everybody knows about. But I'm almost just as excited about this young guy, Mark Williams.
Why?
We're talking about a 23-year-old guy who's averaging 15 and 10 and also has the longest standing reach out of anybody in the NBA. Victor Wembanyama included. So we all know that Luka's at his best when he has vertical spacing, like with Derek Lively. Yeah. This guy's going to give him that vertical spacing, open up his offensive package, and let him be his best version.
Oh, then what's not to like? And why is that so important?
I mean, that's so important for spacing. When you get 2 or 3 lobs, that allows the defense to suck in, that open up Luka sprays. The big starts to get in limbo land. Luka gets downhill, gets in the paint, and that just opens up the whole floor for him to be his best version, just like LeBron James.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like LeBron James.
Boy, he's crushing it. The Warriors seem desperate to make a move, and when you're desperate, you make a move, and they acquired Heat star Jimmy Butler.
Yes, yes.
Is this enough for them, Udonis, to compete in the West?
Not enough to put them in the top 4, but this definitely gets them closer to where they want to go. Take some pressure off Steph. I think we'll see this move really benefit them in the playoffs when playoff Jimmy Buckets he really gets it going. I think the only issue they're going to have to work on is the pace and the space. We all know that Steph likes to play with a lot of effort, a lot of energy offensively. Jimmy wants to slow it down, get to his spots, but Steve Kerr's a great coach. They'll work that out. And I think, like I said, if they can get in the playoffs, this is where you'll see this really pay off in the biggest way.
Yeah, we know it's going to be a great watch once they get into the postseason. Yes. All right. Give us one deal in your mind.